So that kind of began things, and then what furthered my interest in it was last December at the McCormick Farm, which is Virginia Tech's Ag Research Station in Rafine. David's here somewhere. Where's David? Okay, he's in the hall. David runs that farm, and he started seeing, I think it was a dozen or so young heifers that were coming down with fescue foot-related problems. This is the worst one that they saw, and this is a classic fescue foot look. Basically, one of the effects that toxin, those alkaloids, have on cattle is that it causes blood vessels to constrict. And when you have cattle grazing stockpile fescue in November, December in cold weather, you get constriction of blood vessels in the extremities, and you can have basically gangrene and dead tissue, and people see ears and tails falling off. And vet school, Terry Swecker came up from the Virginia Tech's vet school and looked at this. He said this is probably a couple of weeks away from just falling off. They eventually had to put this animal down, but they did it. I think this is an X-ray, some kind of scan. And you can see here is an unaffected foot, and then here on the right is that fescue foot. You can see exactly where that blood flow just completely stops. So that kind of furthered my interest even more. And I think it was even Dave that came up with the idea, well, it would be a good idea to track some pastures across the course of a year and over several years and kind of see where we have our greatest concerns, where toxin levels are spiking. Because this was on vegetative, leafy, stockpile fescue, and I naively thought, well, we shouldn't have any trouble with that because a lot of what you hear and read says that vegetative fescue is going to present less of a problem.